Just a few weeks ago, the spotlight surrounding the NBA Finals seemed to belong entirely to the players battling on the court. But now, as the dust settles and the cameras stop flashing after every game, a different story is capturing the attention of fans around the world. And it's a story that has nothing to do with basketball statistics, championship trophies, or buzzer beaters. Instead, it centers on one of Hollywood's most talked about couples. Because after months of public appearances, courtside moments, and increasingly visible displays of affection, many fans are beginning to reach the same conclusion. Kylie Jenner may have become one of the most important people in Timothée Chalamet's life. Before we dive into the details, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling us what you think about Timothée and Kylie's relationship. Are they Hollywood's strongest celebrity couple right now? Stay tuned, because the evidence that emerged after the NBA Finals has people talking everywhere. For much of the past year, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have remained one of the entertainment industry's most fascinating couples. Every appearance they make together instantly becomes headline news. Every photograph spreads across social media within minutes. And every interaction is analyzed by fans eager to understand just how serious this relationship has become. Yet what happened during the NBA Finals revealed something many observers had suspected for quite some time. Timothée wasn't simply attending games as a celebrity basketball fan. He wasn't just showing support for his beloved New York Knicks. And he certainly wasn't treating these appearances like another routine red carpet event. Instead, viewers began noticing something far more personal. Whenever Kylie Jenner was present, Timothée appeared completely focused on her. Television cameras repeatedly captured moments that quickly went viral online. During timeouts, while thousands of fans focused on the action unfolding on the court, Timothée could often be seen talking, laughing, and sharing private moments with Kylie. Body language experts and celebrity commentators quickly pointed out how naturally the two interacted. There was no visible effort. No awkwardness. No sense that they were performing for the cameras. Instead, they looked comfortable, connected, and genuinely happy. For many fans, this was one of the strongest indicators yet that their relationship has evolved far beyond the early dating rumors that first surfaced years ago. What makes this particularly interesting is how much Timothée Chalamet's public image has changed since entering this relationship. For years, Timothée was known primarily as one of Hollywood's most talented young actors. His career was filled with critically acclaimed performances, award nominations, blockbuster films, and international recognition. His public appearances typically revolved around movie premieres, film festivals, and industry events. Personal relationships rarely occupied center stage. But that dynamic has shifted dramatically. Today, discussions about Timothée frequently include Kylie Jenner. And discussions about Kylie Jenner frequently include Timothée. The two have become deeply connected in the public imagination. That alone says a lot. But what happened after the NBA Finals may say even more. As media outlets reviewed the season's biggest celebrity moments, Timothée and Kylie consistently appeared at the top of those lists. Their courtside appearances generated millions of views. Photos of them together dominated entertainment websites. Video clips circulated across TikTok, Instagram, X, and YouTube. And one recurring observation appeared again and again. Timothée looked happier than ever. Now, of course, happiness is subjective. No one truly knows what happens behind closed doors. But fans can only evaluate what they see publicly. And what they saw was impossible to ignore. Whether the Knicks were winning or losing, Timothée consistently appeared relaxed whenever Kylie was beside him. His facial expression seemed different. His energy felt different. Even longtime followers of the actor noticed a level of comfort that hadn't always been visible during previous public appearances. Then came another revealing detail. Despite both maintaining incredibly demanding schedules, the couple continued finding opportunities to spend time together. This may sound simple, but in Hollywood, it can be remarkably difficult. Timothée's career continues expanding with major film projects and global promotional tours. Meanwhile, Kylie manages multiple businesses, brand partnerships, media obligations, and family responsibilities. Finding time together requires effort. And effort often reveals priorities. That is precisely why many observers began viewing their continued appearances together as meaningful. Because when two people repeatedly choose to spend time together despite overwhelming schedules, it sends a message. And that message becomes even louder when cameras are present. But here's where the story becomes even more interesting. Many celebrity relationships struggle under intense public scrutiny. The pressure can become overwhelming. Every gesture gets analyzed. Every photograph gets dissected. Every absence sparks rumors. Yet Timothée and Kylie appear to have navigated those challenges surprisingly well. Instead of retreating from public attention entirely, they have gradually become more comfortable sharing moments of their relationship with the world. Not through interviews. Not through dramatic social media declarations. But through simple actions. Showing up together. Supporting one another. And allowing those moments to speak for themselves. That approach has only strengthened public interest. Because mystery remains. Neither Timothée nor Kylie regularly discuss intimate details of their relationship. As a result, fans continue searching for clues. And during the NBA Finals, they found plenty. What viewers witnessed was not merely celebrity attendance. It was partnership. The kind of partnership where two people genuinely enjoy being around each other. The kind of partnership where attention naturally shifts away from the cameras and toward the person sitting beside you. And that observation created a powerful narrative. A narrative suggesting that Kylie Jenner has become far more than a girlfriend in Timothée Chalamet's life. She may have become his biggest source of support, his closest companion, and perhaps one of the most important influences during this chapter of his career. Now, before we continue, there's one detail many people overlooked during the excitement of the finals. While headlines focused on fashion choices, celebrity sightings, and viral moments, something quieter was happening in the background. The consistency of their relationship was becoming impossible to ignore. Relationships often reveal their true strength over time. Not during grand public moments, but through repetition. Showing up again and again. Standing beside each other again and again. Choosing each other again and again. And that pattern appears increasingly visible here. The NBA Finals simply gave the world a front-row seat. As discussions surrounding Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner continue gaining momentum, another fascinating aspect of their relationship is beginning to attract attention. It is not simply the fact that they spend time together. It is the way they seem to influence each other's worlds. For years, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner occupied very different corners of popular culture. Timothée became known as the critically acclaimed actor whose performances earned praise from directors, film critics, and audiences around the globe. His image was often associated with independent cinema, prestigious awards, and artistic storytelling. Kylie Jenner, meanwhile, built one of the most powerful personal brands in modern entertainment. Through business ventures, social media influence, beauty products, and reality television, she became one of the most recognizable women on the planet. On paper, they appeared to come from completely different universes. That difference was exactly why so many people initially doubted the relationship. When rumors first surfaced, social media exploded with skepticism. Many questioned whether the relationship could last. Others wondered whether their lifestyles were simply too different. Some even predicted the romance would fade after only a few months. But as time passed, those predictions began looking increasingly inaccurate. Instead of disappearing, the relationship continued growing stronger. Instead of avoiding public appearances, they became more comfortable appearing together. And instead of drifting apart, they appeared to become increasingly integrated into each other's lives. That evolution may be one of the most significant developments to emerge after the NBA Finals. Observers noticed that Timothée no longer looked like someone cautiously navigating a new relationship. He looked like someone fully invested, someone confident, someone comfortable, and perhaps most importantly, someone who genuinely enjoys sharing experiences with the person beside him. One moment that particularly caught fans' attention occurred when cameras briefly captured the couple during a pause in the action. Nothing dramatic happened. There was no grand gesture. No headline-making announcement. No carefully staged moment designed for publicity. Yet that simplicity became the story. Because genuine relationships are often revealed through ordinary interactions. A shared laugh. A quick glance. A conversation that continues even while thousands of people are watching. Those small moments can sometimes say more than any public statement ever could. And during the finals, there seemed to be countless examples. The reaction online was immediate. Videos began accumulating millions of views. Comment sections filled with observations from fans. Many described the couple as natural. Others called them authentic. Some even admitted that they had initially doubted the relationship but had completely changed their minds. That shift in public opinion is significant. Celebrity relationships often struggle to win over audiences. The internet can be unforgiving. Criticism spreads quickly. Rumors travel even faster. Yet Timothée and Kylie appear to have achieved something increasingly rare. They have gradually transformed skepticism into support. And they accomplished it without constantly addressing rumors or defending themselves publicly. Instead, they allowed time to do the work. That strategy appears to be paying off. As coverage of the NBA Finals continues circulating online, many entertainment reporters have begun revisiting the timeline of their relationship. Looking back, a clear pattern emerges. The relationship has steadily become more visible. Not overnight. Not through dramatic announcements. But through consistent appearances and shared experiences. Each event added another layer. Each public outing strengthened the perception that this relationship was becoming increasingly serious. Then came another interesting observation. While many celebrity couples actively seek attention, Timothée and Kylie often appear surprisingly relaxed about it. They do not seem focused on creating viral moments. Yet viral moments keep happening anyway. That difference matters. Audiences are remarkably skilled at detecting authenticity. When interactions feel forced, viewers usually notice. When moments feel genuine, audiences respond differently. And that may explain why clips from the NBA Finals generated such intense interest. People weren't reacting to a publicity stunt. They were reacting to chemistry. Real chemistry. The kind that cannot easily be manufactured. The kind that becomes visible through body language, eye contact, and comfort. As the weeks following the finals unfolded, another narrative began emerging. Some fans started describing Kylie as Timothée's biggest supporter. Others suggested Timothée brings a sense of balance to Kylie's life. Whether those claims are true remains known only to them. However, what is undeniable is the image they project together. An image of mutual support. An image of partnership. An image that appears stronger today than at any previous point in their relationship. And perhaps that is why public fascination remains so intense. People are naturally drawn to stories that evolve. Stories that challenge expectations. Stories that prove assumptions wrong. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner represent exactly that kind of story. A relationship that many never expected. A relationship that survived relentless public scrutiny. a relationship that appears increasingly stable despite extraordinary pressure. The longer it continues, the more intriguing it becomes. Meanwhile, industry insiders have noted another important factor. Both stars are currently operating at the peak of their careers. Timothée continues landing major film projects and expanding his global profile. Kylie remains one of the most influential entrepreneurs and media personalities in the world. Maintaining a serious relationship under those circumstances is far from easy. Success creates challenges. Travel schedules create challenges. Public attention creates challenges. Yet they continue finding ways to remain connected. That persistence speaks volumes. Because relationships are ultimately measured by consistency. As public fascination continues growing, many fans are beginning to ask a question that seemed almost impossible when this relationship first became public. What exactly changed? How did a romance that was initially greeted with skepticism become one of the most talked about celebrity relationships in the world? The answer may lie in something surprisingly simple. Time. In Hollywood, relationships often move at lightning speed. New couples appear, dominate headlines for a few months, and then quietly disappear from the public eye. Audiences have seen it happen countless times before. That history is precisely why so many people were cautious when Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner first appeared together. At the beginning, every sighting generated debate. Every photograph sparked theories. Every report was met with questions. Was this serious? Would it last? Were they truly compatible? The uncertainty became part of the story. Yet while critics continued questioning the relationship, Timothée and Kylie simply kept showing up together. Month after month. Event after event. Season after season. Without dramatic announcements or carefully crafted public statements, they gradually answered those questions through actions rather than words. And actions are often far more convincing. That consistency became impossible to ignore following the NBA Finals. As reporters reviewed footage from throughout the championship series, a pattern became increasingly clear. This wasn't a couple trying to convince the world they were happy. This looked like a couple that actually was happy. There is a difference. A very noticeable difference. When celebrities attempt to create a specific public image, audiences often sense it immediately. The interactions can feel rehearsed. The smiles can appear forced. The chemistry can seem manufactured. But the moments that attracted attention during the finals felt different. There was a natural rhythm between them. An ease. A familiarity. The type of comfort that usually develops only after significant time together. And that observation has led many fans to a much deeper conclusion. Perhaps the NBA Finals did not reveal something new about their relationship. Perhaps it simply confirmed what had already been true for quite some time. That Kylie Jenner occupies a uniquely important place in Timothée Chalamet's life. One reason this story resonates so strongly is because Timothée has always maintained a relatively private personal life. Despite being one of Hollywood's biggest stars, he rarely discusses relationships in detail. His focus has traditionally remained on acting, filmmaking, and creative projects. That approach created an air of mystery around him. Fans knew the actor, but they knew very little about the man behind the actor. Then Kylie entered the picture. Suddenly, people began seeing a different side of Timothée. A more relaxed side. A more playful side. A side that seemed increasingly comfortable sharing personal moments in public. That transformation fascinated fans. Not because it changed who he was, but because it revealed dimensions of his personality that audiences had rarely seen before. At the same time, many observers noticed subtle changes in Kylie as well. Throughout her career, Kylie has existed under an extraordinary spotlight. Every business decision, every social media post, every public appearance has generated enormous attention. living under that level of scrutiny can be exhausting. Yet whenever she appears with Timothée, many fans notice what seems to be a sense of calm. A sense of normalcy. As normal as life can be for two global celebrities. Perhaps that is one reason their relationship appears to work. Each seems to bring something valuable into the other's world. Timothée brings creativity, artistic ambition, and a grounded perspective. Kylie brings confidence, business expertise, and an understanding of navigating relentless public attention. Together, those qualities appear to complement one another. And that balance may be a major reason the relationship continues thriving. Still, despite all the positive attention, challenges undoubtedly exist. No relationship is perfect. And celebrity relationships face obstacles most people never experience. Every disagreement risks becoming a headline. Every absence sparks rumors. Every social media interaction is analyzed by millions of strangers. Maintaining privacy becomes nearly impossible. Maintaining normalcy becomes even harder. Yet through all of that, Timothée and Kylie have managed to keep the focus on what matters most. The relationship itself. Not the rumors. Not the speculation. Not the endless commentary. Just the relationship. That strategy may ultimately prove to be their greatest strength. Because while headlines come and go, genuine connections tend to endure. And increasingly, fans believe they are witnessing exactly that. A genuine connection. One particularly interesting aspect